Hello, my name is Ségolène and I'm going to present the different types of cost under the External Expertise and Services cost category. When planning your external expertise and services cost, you will have to go in section F.2 of the application form and you will have to select in a drop-down menu the adequate type of cost for each expenditure. So I will go one by one for each type of cost. The first one is for exchange of experience, the meetings. So it corresponds to all the costs for organizing the meetings, the local stakeholders meeting, but also the partners meetings. It can be for catering or for room rental, for example. So for this type of cost, the description box will be pre-filled, so there's nothing more to indicate. You just need to make sure that the costs that are planned are linked to the project activities planned in the work plan. Then the second type of cost is exchange of experience, travel and accommodation for external bodies. So this type of cost is used for travel costs for externals, so it can be for associated policy authorities or, for example, for stakeholders. So when estimating this type of cost, please be as realistic as possible. Then the next type of cost is exchange of experience, external support. And it can be used for support coming from external companies or consultants to implement the project activities. So the description box will be editable and you will have to provide more information on the type of support provided and on which output or activity it is related to. Please be as precise as possible in the description box. The next type of cost is pilot action. It refers to the cost for external providers to implement the project activities related to pilot action. So the description box will be editable, so you will have to provide more information on the type of support needed and on the link with the pilot activities. So now for communication, there are two different types of cost. The first one is communication events. So it refers to all the costs for the organization of local dissemination events or interregional events, and the description box will be pre-filled. So the other type of cost for communication is communication materials, and here you will have to provide more information in the description box on which materials you plan. And finally, there are two different types of cost also for management. The first one is management external support, and it refers to all the costs for external project cooperation or financial communication management. And the description box will be pre-filled. So you just have to have in mind, for example, the number of working hours or the daily or hourly fee of the external support. Then for management verification of expenditure, the costs concern the cost for external controllers to verify the eligibility of expenditure. For this, you have to take into consideration that there will be 8 reports to control and to certify. So now you know everything about the different types of cost and which one you should select in External Expertise and Services cost category. Thank you very much for watching and don't forget to read also our program manual.